Okay, hello. Look at this. I got a microphone. So we're basically stepping this up a little bit. So it's Thursday, November 14th, and we are on our way to physical therapy. We are doing some performance and functionality testing on my left shoulder and arm. So basically, we're going to be comparing how my left arm and shoulder strength and mobility is right now compared to the right side. So this is about 6 months or so post accident, and we just kind of want some data to see where I'm at. So we are just on our way there, running kind of late, but also this is the first trial for my microphone. So I'm gonna be using this for a project that I'm working on, but also like hopefully this increase the quality of the vlogs. No tossa alussa se vähän niinku yritti tuolla vasemmalla enemmän. Okay.
Ja sitten
I got 35. Mä yllättynyt kyllä siitä, että se olkapää, niinku, tai siis toi veto niinku oli sama, mutta miksi tästä on eri? Eli se ehkä siitä vielä.
oikein niin.
Neljäkymmentäkaksi.
Sori, mä näen
The testing was pretty successful, and it just proved that I had done my rehab well, and there were not that many differences between the sides. I was really busy in the fall because I started working on this project. I was teaching an online course on female athlete physiology. I had a lot of work projects and life stress, so I kind of felt burnout at the end of November and decided to take a break. We did some swim analysis still because I couldn't really take a long break away from swimming. So now I kind of know what I need to work on in my swim technique next year. I have missed a lot of time this year, so there's a lot of work to do to get back to a decent level and beyond that. So we decided I'm taking an off season in 2 parts. And first I just kind of had my own training. One of my big goals in the fall was doing 77 kilos, 1 RM RDL. So I don't know where the goal really came from. It was kind of like a silly goal. I saw this chart where it said that 77 kilogram 1 RM is good. So I did a couple of attempts, and this is the 75 kilos. Succeeded in that one. I did after a run workout, and then a couple week or so later, I decided that I'm gonna go for 80 kilos because I wanted to do that before my muscle biopsy that was coming up in December. So here I am doing 1 RM RDL, 80 kilograms of a 55 kilogram woman. So apparently that's a good result. So I was excited that I got that one nailed. So around mid-December, we went to Helsinki. I was going to do some testing at work. So I work at Huawei Technologies, and we have a very nice health and fitness lab in Helsinki. So my intention was to do a bike test where we can check my metabolic efficiency at different intensities and kind of like help me to dial in the nutrition for next year and the races. So the test was 5 by 8 minutes sub max, and then during the last 8-minute interval I had to go hard for the last minute. And this is that hard last minute that was like 340 watts or something. I was kind of disappointed with that. The next day I did a run test, 6 by 8 minutes, but it was more like an economy test where I tried different shoes. So basically I ran with 2 different race shoes and kind of compared the VO2 or economy, I guess, in those different shoes at easy pace and race pace. And we kind of figure out which shoes work the best for me, and now I know which racers I'm gonna wear in my races next year. We have this really cool biomechanics treadmill at work that gives you a lot of information about your gait and strides and all that stuff. So I got a lot of data from all the paces and with all the shoes that I wore. Then the last day of the trip, I finally had my muscle biopsy. I did a little shakeout run in the morning, kind of like the last thing I could do before having to take a bit time off. We went to my appointment. It was kind of scary, but we got it done, and we still had time to go to get breakfast at the hotel. I mean, we had already paid for it, so might as well. It was kind of nice. This was very scary to me, and I was so relieved that it was over. But it has been a very stressful year, and really waiting for this appointment. And I'm hoping that this will give us some answers about my condition and kind of tools to manage it better. Then we decided to go to a Christmas market in Helsinki. There's this super popular one that is happening every year, and I had never done it before, so I really wanted to go and see it now that we had a little bit more time and I wasn't feeling that bad after the biopsy.
Anteeksi.
So here's a couple of photos of my scar. So I wasn't allowed to really do anything with my leg for a week, so I tried a couple single leg activities like cycling, which was ridiculous, and I'm not recommending that to anyone. Then I tried rowing, which was a little bit better, but I got cramps in my right leg after taking some time off and then getting back to activities. And this is basically the problem that we're trying to figure out with this biopsy. So why am I getting these cramps when I reduce activity? I did a lot of arm, swim, band, cord activity, whatever this is called. This stuff is so hard, and I think that it might honestly help me with my strength and technique, or kind of getting it back after the accident, because I feel like I've been struggling with that a lot, and I think a couple of weeks of really intense arm activity hopefully helps me to recover my strength and also working on the technique a little bit. I also did a lot of upper body strength training, and even though my rehab after the accident has been pretty successful, I still think that I'm lacking some strength in my upper body. So hopefully this intensive 2 weeks of upper body training is going to serve me in 2025 and help me to get my swim back. 1 week after the operation, I managed to do a little bit of normal cycling and a single run. But then I had a little issue with my wound, or it kind of like stretched a little bit. So then I had to take it easy for a couple more days. No cycling, no running. And then finally I got my stitches out yesterday, which was Monday, December 30th. So today is New Year's Eve, December 31st. I'm really excited that this year is finally over. I've been waiting for this day for a long time, so I'm very much looking forward to next year. So what's next? This Saturday I'm going to start a training camp. So first training camp of the year. It is going to be like a simulated altitude. So I'm going to spend 3 weeks in this kind of like an altitude hut. And after that, hopefully we can go to Spain for a little bit of warm weather, but we shall see. But yeah, basically now I'm just finally getting back to more normal training and fully starting training for 2025 this weekend. And I'm excited, and hopefully I get some results from my biopsy soon, and I hope that those results will help me to manage this condition a little bit better and kind of have some tools to manage the symptoms, and then I can become a better version of myself in 2025, and that's the goal. So every day I just want to be a little bit better, and hopefully this upcoming year, the 2025 season, is a lot better than this past year. Thanks for watching, and see you next year.